Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. This week we're talking about second chakra. It's called Svadhisthana or sacral chakra. And Ms. Donovan told you about root chakra, which was Muladhara chakra, root grounding. I am safe. And so this one, this is what it looks like. So you can see that the color is orange and it's a 6-petaled flower. And no, it's a little hard to see, but there's a crescent moon here. And that is interesting because this one, the element is water. And so the moon is what controls the tides in the oceans. And the moon here is what can help us with our emotions, or it can also maybe make us feel like our emotions are very intense. You might have noticed that last week with the supermoon, and it was huge, and you might have noticed that your emotions were a little up and down. Opening this second chakra, Svadhisthana, can help us not control necessarily, but recognize and go with the flow of our emotions. So it's the water element, which makes sense because it's right above the earth. It's also, since it's in the center of the pelvis, this controls our reproductive organs. And if you think about a womb for people who can get pregnant, the womb is filled with water as the baby is growing. So that's what helps me make sense of it. This is a water element. It's guided by the moon. It is our emotional state. And we can feel very in tune with our emotions, or we can feel very kind of tossed around by our emotions. So making this chakra balanced can help that. So if you wear orange, you can tap that in. I didn't have orange, so I went with peach. The animal is a alligator crocodile, makra. And so, that makes sense too, because emotions can definitely bite. It's known as the dwelling place of the soul. And it's not only about our emotions, but it's also our sense of pleasure. And even, do we deserve pleasure? Do we deserve to be happy? And we absolutely do. You might remember from the avatar video that what shuts this chakra down is shame. And so when we can release our shame, we can open ourselves up to enjoying what we're doing and allowing ourselves pleasure. The words for this one are I feel, which makes sense because we feel our emotions, right? And the yoga poses that you might guess that would help this are hip openers. And so that's what we'll be doing this week in our yoga classes on Zoom. Me tomorrow, I think Miss Hoflinger Wednesday, and Miss Donovan on Thursday. We'll be doing some hip openers to open up that area and hopefully balance ourselves, because we are dealing with something right now with the pandemic and COVID-19 that we've never dealt with before. And I don't know about you, but my emotions have been up and down. Sometimes within the hour, they can be up and down. And my yoga practice is what's really helped me recognize that and try and settle myself and really notice what emotions are coming up, and to honor that. We don't want to ignore our emotions, because feeling is what makes us human. But we certainly don't want to feel like we're spinning emotionally. So doing a yoga practice, coming into our breath, feeling settled, and then also acknowledging that our emotions change. This chakra helps us deal with change. And literally, the water element can help us go with the flow. And sometimes it's really hard to go with the flow, especially right now when we're all at home with our loved ones. And that can be difficult sometimes. So I have this book. It's called The Wheels of Life by Anna Dea Judith. And it's a wonderful book on the chakras. And I just wanted to read you a couple things about Svadhisthana chakra. She starts by talking about that it's the chakra of change. And she says, without change, there's no growth, no movement, no life. Consciousness thrives on change. And I think it's important to remember that. She also goes on to say this movement is the essence of the second chakra's purpose in the overall system. It is the opposite of the first chakra's stillness. When the first chakra seeks to hold on and create structure, the second chakra's purpose is to let go and create flow. Flow allows one thing to connect energetically with another. It is the difference between a point and a line. So yes, we want to feel safe and structured and steady, and that's what root chakra helps us with. However, we don't want to be stuck. So the second chakra then allows us some change and flow, as we know that we need. Okay. Perhaps that's it from the book. Try this. So this second chakra breathing activity is Nadi Shodhana, which we've done in class before, but I wanted to take you through just very quick, and you can do this at home. So sit up tall, close your eyes, please, and I always take my right hand, even though I'm the lefty, but take your right hand and hold in your index finger, middle finger, and take your right thumb outside of your right nostril and take your ring finger outside of your left nostril and just rest them there. We're going to close one nostril and breathe in, close the other and breathe out, so that we're using alternate nostril breathing. Take a deep breath in and exhale with both. Now close that left nostril, inhale right, close right, exhale left. Inhale left, close it, gently, exhale right. Inhale right, close it, exhale left. Inhale left, close it, exhale right. One more round. Inhale right, close it, exhale left. Inhale left, close it, exhale right. Release your hand, take a deep breath in, and exhale out. You can gently open your eyes. So that was just 3 rounds of Nadi Shodhana, and I encourage you throughout the week to just try that. It doesn't have to take a long time, or you can sit for a while and really try it and notice that maybe it balances that flow of energy. Also, try and stay hydrated. This is the water element, so we need to put that water into our bodies, and just give yourself some time to do something that makes you happy, whether it's talking to a friend or playing a video game, or I've been making stretch bracelets with funny phrases on them because it gives me pleasure. It makes me happy. So think about that. The questions that you'll answer this week deal with that. And just remember, this is Svadhisthana chakra. It's orange, has 6 petals, has a crescent moon at the bottom. It's a water element. The words are I feel And this is what governs our emotions and our pleasure and our reproductive organs. It's in the middle of the pelvis. And I hope to see all of you on Zoom classes doing yoga this week. Namaste.